I wanted to ask, I guess, how is the tour going so far? I know you guys have been on tour for a minute.
Yeah, this Mushroom Head tour is really enjoyable. We just get along well with that band, and it just seems that it's just a good time. We've been on the road for almost 7 weeks, and it's just flown by. We all wish it would just keep going, so it's a good time for sure.
And you guys have a few more weeks, and then you're ending up in California, right?
Yeah, we've got 10 more days, and the tour ends in Los Angeles. So.
Yes. What started the whole head-to-head tour?
I keep trying to find out how it started, and I haven't been able to get a straight answer yet on who contacted who.
Yeah, there's no information. Like, I Googled it, and there's...
Yeah, I'm going to keep researching it, but I haven't had the answer yet.
That's awesome, Mick. I guess I had to ask people, because I watched all your interviews lately, and pretty much everything I wanted to ask was already answered. So
yeah.
I was like, hey, you guys, are you guys working on anything new right now?
No, not yet, but we'll probably start by the end of the year, or beginning of next year, because I want to have an album come out in 2012. So
yeah.
That means we'll have to start working on it by the end of the year.
You better hurry up, because you don't want the whole world to end December, you know what I mean?
The world's not going to end. I'm definitely not in fear of that.
When you guys are on tour, is there a difference in the crowd and the way that the show goes when you're with rap artists versus metal artists?
I don't think so. I think, especially even if we're touring with Tech 9 and other more rap-oriented acts, when we go on stage, it's generally the same type of energy. Because, let's be honest though, we've only gone on tour with rappers like Tech, who have his following is a cross-marketing of a lot of white kids who are into heavy music anyway.
Yeah.
A lot of them. So it's not like we're out there on tour with Wu-Tang or 50 Cent or something. So there's a lot of cross-marketing there. But when we get on stage, we generally get the pit going and stuff like that.
Yeah.
With the metal acts, it's definitely easy as well. Although for Hed PE, we don't get included on a lot of metal, big tours, because we're not completely metal all the time, all metal all the time.
Yeah.
At least that's what I'm told by management and stuff. We don't get on a Mayhem tours or whatever because we're not metal enough.
I think that's what would make it better, is that you don't want to hear the same genre of music.
I think we'd be accepted, and I'm not even sure. That's just one story I'm getting.
Yeah.
I'm sure if we went on those tours, it would be fine.
But yeah. Although if anybody, I'm sure if people were there with painted faces, they might not make it so long in the crowd, because as soon as you see the painted faces, you automatically think of ICP instead of associating it with Hed PE, and nobody likes ICP fans except for ICP fans.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's just, those are a whole genre of fans that are that have their own plane of existence.
Right.
And when you're hanging out with those guys, it's a whole different group than hanging out with people who like harder, thrashier metal.
Right.
For whatever reason, somehow ICP became a joke. Although when they first came out, everybody, including me, thought they were the dopest thing that ever happened. I never heard anything that kind of mixture of
I myself just went out with ICP for 3 months. Don't think it's a joke. I think it's very something to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I mean, they have their own fest.
It's real and it's huge. Yeah. So.
You don't want to fuck with a juggalo.
I think that there's a lot of ICP, a lot of juggalos that are into Slipknot and heavy music.
Oh yeah, for the most part, I would think that most of those guys are also into other heavy bands.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Sweet. Is there any song that you absolutely hate doing live now?
Oh no, if there's a song I hate, then it doesn't get played. Yeah.
Even if the fans love it.
Yeah, our set, since we're we're not like a radio band with radio hits. We don't have to play this or that song. You know, it doesn't matter to us. It's not like Hed PE fans aren't waiting to hear one certain song, and if they are, then they're probably going to leave disappointed because, you know, we have like over 100 songs. We only have time to play 20 of them, so, you know, we're just trying to create a vibe out there. There's certain songs I won't play that I wrote in the 90s that were more depressing, that I'm not feeling anymore, you know, like Swan Dive or whatever. That gets requested a lot that I refuse to play just because I don't feel like playing it.
Yeah. Something that a debate I was having on a YouTube video of yours, is it Jarrett with an H, or is there no H in your name?
It doesn't matter.
Ah!
It's pronounced Jared or Jared, but either way, it's just all...
Which way do you prefer
it? It just depends what mood I'm in.
So then, therefore, there's no answer to that fucking argument.
There's no wrong answer, yeah.
There was this whole debate, and I was like, I don't think there's an H in it. Yes, there is. And so we're just going back and forth, and so there's no answer to that. That's going to be an awesome clip. When people leave your show, they want to go look up the shit you talked about on stage.
Right.
Are you going to continue that with the next album?
Yeah, because it's really just a reflection of my lifestyle, you know. It's not a gimmick. It's what I'm into. It's what my life's all about. So I'm constantly walking this path of enlightenment.